We're at the Concord 2 in Brighton on the lovely seafront. We're doing a Juve Editions night, my own nights, which I'm kind of taking around the world, bringing the music back into clubs again, good music. And also because it's more of a specialist thing, it's not about the celebrity DJ thing, it's getting back into, you know, what clubs were always about. It's like the music and being able to deliver the music properly. It's more like the DJ's working again, it's going back to work, hence all this equipment here. It's like this is a kind of almost like a little mini recording studio in the DJ booth. I'm here to work and I want to give the crowd a really good time. So here it's all music focused, so that lot can just go mad when they're here later. Hopefully people turn up. I'm going to be using these lovely CDJ-2000s, the new ones, and the DJM-2000s. They have saved the DJ world. Many of us have been waiting for this technology. It's been a long time in wait, especially for me. It drives me mad. Burning CDs, tediously, burning and burning. Every week you just want to move one track from one playlist to another, and it just becomes this long, tedious act of burning 4 or 5 to 10 CDs just to move a few tracks. So now it's easy. You organise all your music in Pioneer software, which is rekordbox. So literally you just get a new track, or you want to move a track, you drag and drop to your different playlists. It's as easy and simple as that. Now, the biggest thing that I come across all the time, drives me mad explaining this, people get scared of the 2000s because you've got different formats of where you can use it. You can put your SD card in there, USB stick or USB drive, or you can play straight from the hard drive from the laptop, which is what I'm going to be doing tonight. But people get frightened when they think SD card, USB, I'm going to put my whole music collection on there, 5,000 tracks, how on earth am I going to find my music? And they just presume alphabetically you're scrolling through this massive list trying to find a track, which is stupid because it doesn't work like that. The way it works is you must use rekordbox, and this is where you organise your music, and it's in a similar way. Most people have got an iPod or an iPhone now, and it's the same way iTunes works with an iPod, because basically an iPod is just a hard drive without the iTunes software. You make all your playlists in iTunes, you put your artwork, all that sort of stuff, you export it to your iPod, a mirror of what's on iTunes appears in your iPod. It's the same system here. You organise your playlists, you put in artwork, you put notes, you put artwork, you can colour the tracks, you can do absolute loads to the tracks, just like kind of almost going back to the old school way of when you used to sort out vinyl and put little marks on the record, etc. Then you export it to your SD card or your USB drive or your hard drive. It's a mirror copy of what's on there, goes onto your stick. Once you pop it in here, everything, the playlist, exactly how you saved it, shows up on the screen here. So your playlist, your artwork, exactly what you've done, cue points, loop points, everything is showing up on here. So you need to prepare on rekordbox first. The amount of times I tell people, don't get scared, get rekordbox, it's really, really simple, then export it and put it onto your stick and your SD card and you're off. Or you can do it this way and use your computer. I do this because I like the big screen. You know, you can see the whole tracks on here, and you know, at one look I can see all my playlists. So for me it's really, really easy to sort out just looking on the screen, but everyone's different, everyone's personal tastes are different. So tonight I'm going to be using rekordbox through my my laptop here to control the CDJs. And it's a really, really simple process. As I said a minute ago, I've got a LAN hub connection here, which is the LAN hub's built into the Pioneer. So I've got this Pioneer, it's plugged in, this Pioneer to the mixer, output going to the computer. So now I can control what goes into these CDJs, literally as easy as this. You can see here it's telling me that they're linked together. There's the first CDJ and there's the second one. Though it's numbered number 4, you can number it what you want. If you can you can network up to 4 CDJs together. I just happen to have this number named number 4, so don't let that put you off. So it's literally go on your playlist, and you choose a track, say this one here, it's a really good track, drop it into the first player, there it is, it's appeared here, so it's ready to go. I can press play, there it is, as simple as that, really, really easy. The great thing is when these LAN together, as soon as you lift the fader up, it turns red, so it lets me know that this one is active. And it's the same here with the second CD, look, pop, goes red. So I can initially see which CD the fader is up and is playing, so you don't make the mistake of dropping the wrong track onto the wrong player. So when you've been playing CDs for years, there's all these things that you do with false of habit. Like when you eject the CD, usually the screen goes blank and all this disappears. So it lets you know that this player is empty. But here it doesn't. The track's always saying on the screen. So having this function here and this being red just lets you know that this one's active and this one's playing. So you don't do any silly mistakes of turning on and off by accident. It's like all these new things that you have to learn when you're playing with this format. So it's really, really simple. You can see, and I can see all my playlists there, the whole 18 tracks, and if I go to my classics section there, I've got loads of tracks in there. There's like 30 odd, 40 tracks now. So you can see they're all in there, so I can see them all on the screen. So I can choose this one, drag, drop it. There it is on the screen, ready to go. So simple, really, really easy. And it's going to save the DJ world, seriously. No more reburning lots of CDs, having CDs spread all over the place with scribble marker pen that you can't read. It drives you mad. It just makes your life so much easier because we all buy our music pretty much digitally now. We get our promos via digital format on our servers, or we click and download links. It's just so easy. From your hard drive, drag and drop into your playlist, bang, and you're off. It's as simple as that. No sitting there tediously having to burn those CDs anymore. So easy. The new DJM-2000 is a phenomenal mixer. You've got a sound card built into it, and it's a MIDI controller. And as a bonus, you've got the Effects 1000 unit built into it. This is such a good idea. It's a phenomenal idea. And the icing on the cake, you've got your separate EQ over the effects unit itself, so you can cut the bass while you're adding delays, echoes, etc. So you can control what the volume and the frequencies coming out the effects unit. That was always a gripe of mine, because when it came through, if you got something of a lot of low end, you're putting a filter on, and there's a lot of low end, it's coming back on itself with double low end, so poof, it would boom away, and monitors would wobble, the sound engineer would come over and shout at you. Not anymore now. You can control this now with its own separate EQ, which is brilliant. Everything you touch here is a MIDI controller, so every time you move something, it can connect, it can control software, whatever you choose. It's so good. And you've got this separate little MIDI controller inside here. Here we go. And you've got various types. You probably recognise that one, Ableton Live kind of controller, stop, start. You can choose type B, so you've got the fader type. Hit these. Again, you can assign these to anything you want on the software. Type C, you can put like drum patches or whatever you want there. And type D, nice filter or anything else that you want to put on there. This one's a little bit of fun in here. Got a sidechain remix. There's no music coming through at the moment, but it's like a sidechain effect, so it pulses. And if you've got something nice going, you can hold it there. And in the mix there, you've got a lovely 7-band EQ. So you can have as you're cutting the low frequency on that one, it's adding it to that one, so you get a lovely smooth mix. And again, it's so easy to use, and you can assign it to each channel. It's literally as easy as that, just touching the center of it. How good is that? Job's a good one. Sold.